What? You want to go out there? Oh, what you can go out there. Go be with the plants. You just want to be able to see out the window and play with the raccoons, don't you? I know. Go ahead. Here you go. Yeah, get right up face to face with you out here, can't I? Among other animals. What? You whining about? I mean, real fat chance anything's gonna grow back here, but we'll try. Nothing's even popping up. It says we need the industrial, but we must not need it bad enough because it's just not doing anything. But this is just too far away from everybody is what it is. Though look, somebody's gonna use our exit. Yay. That's a first one. See, will anybody get off? No. Oh look, somebody's using that one. Alright. Well, stuff is building over here, okay. What? Come here, what do you want? Did Daddy promise you a churro and you didn't get one? Hold on, I'm coming. I think I did. Crap. I'm coming. Where you at? Come on. No power. We should be getting power. Why? Oh. Hello, viewers. Okay, power is on over here now. Just need to get it over here. Let's lower taxes a little bit for these guys. See if we can't get them to grow here real quick. And then we'll raise taxes again real quick. Yeah, well, maybe not. I thought for sure we'd drop taxes and boom, stuff would just start popping up through here like crazy, but I really need to go down and build the financial district out. I think I'm to the point now where we're making enough money that I can do that and do this big pedestrian park I want to do. We haven't gone into the red for a minute. I'm almost back up to 10 million. It only took floundering, hemorrhaging, probably $6 or $7 million before we turned it around. Hey. What is this stuff? Motherfucker. Huh? Yeah, I got stuff done. Come to the drive-in. You got to come to the drive-in, man. Delish. Oh, I can't use that anywhere else. I'll use it here, though. Hey. Hey. I don't know the lyrics, so I'm just trying to sing. Shit. Okay. I was looking for something, and I don't know what I was looking for now. Sparkling Unicorn Rainbow Park? What kind of effect does that have on the city? Oh, I forgot about the aviation club. We should put them in somewhere. Where are we going to put them? Right over here? Over here? Maybe over here. Man, this guy sees some parks bad. Look at this. Well, these guys do too. And this whole section here, Butler Square. Oof. I can put it right there. We don't want to put it right here in this residential neighborhood, though. People will be pissed. We'll find somewhere else to put that. Ba-da-doo. Ba-da-doo. Mall of Moderation. The Mall of Moderation. Let's put it in right here somewhere for them, so they can buy fancy stuff around the holidays. Put it right here, maybe. Somewhere. No, not there. Right here. Completely. Oh, look at that. You guys have this beautiful mall of moderation. Such a moderation mall. Woo, 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 woo. Statue of shopping. Oh, we should put it right there, but we're not going to. Mr. DJ! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where are we going to put the city arch? I don't know. Yes, it will. I guess it molds itself to any size. But I'm not sure where to put something like this. Can we do it across the highway? No. Of course we can't. What is this? What is going on here? Okay, yeah. Oops. What just happened? What just happened? Go back to what I was just at. No. That's not any song anywhere. Yes, I know. We were just here and you made me disconnect. There it is. Alright. Listen to Harry. Harry, my berry, banana, my berry, beat, pop, Harry. Harry. Bird and Bee Haven. Ooh, a driving range? What? What? We got a driving range? What? I didn't know that. I got so much crap I didn't know about. Yeah, you guys want to come to the driving range, you got to drive out to the burbs. The burbs. Oh man, where are we going to put it though? Oh look, right there. They're going to be so happy about this. Oh. Maybe not. Drive Club. The Drive Club. Fantastic Fountain Casino. These people in this area kind of like sports. They got lots of sports fields, like stuff. we put another pond over here somewhere? I think we should. Let's put another pond over here. Pond. Where are we going to put it? Right here. Come on. Go where I want you to go. There we go. Where did the double pond go? Oh, there it is. We'll put another one of those on this side. Maybe not. I think we probably have enough over here for now. We're in the red again. I think it's because I'm building too much infrastructure and stuff over here for buildings that don't even exist yet. Because my society's like, we don't want any more housing. The housing market's gone through the floor. There is no housing market here. Nobody's buying anything. It's definitely a buyer's market. Shit's cheap. You can get like a 6,500 square foot, 8-bedroom, 6-bathroom, 5-car garage mansion for like, you know, $850 a month. It's pretty amazing. Great economy, yep. It's a great economy, it's great. Man, we're really in the red now. I'm going to have to delete a couple of these monument things. That just isn't helping. Sucking money right out of the coffers. Look at that. Oh, we're back in the green. Yay. Alright, well. Maybe we'll have to wait for a while and see if it keeps... Nope, go in the other direction, please. There it goes. Look at that. 26. Come on, go with the 30. No, it dropped down to 21. Go to 30! We were up to like 130 a little while ago. I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened. I built all these monument buildings and stuff over here, and now our taxes are just like, meh. We built 1, 2, 3 different ball fields, and then 1, 2, at least 3 different monument buildings. Hey, back 35,000. That's good. 36,000. Oh, I know why we're making less dough. I was given the low density residential a super duper duper big friendly tax break. They're not gonna like that. From 1% back up to 12%. Ouch. Tax break's over, bitches. Time to pay. See, look, they're all sad with this song now because they have to pay taxes. Let's make Valley View business. Oh, look at these businesses that Valley View is making. Let's put a couple restrictions on Valley View here. So we want high-rise bands already in place. That's good. Okay, and now we want I don't know what this is, but it doesn't fit. No likey. Alright. I want the tallest thing in my neighborhoods to be the tower to the fire stations in these residential places. Unless we get to like over here, these kind of residential neighborhoods like Kings Heights. Then the buildings can be a little bit taller because they're more of an apartment style complex that you'd see in like around the edge of a large city. We're technically around the edge of a large city. Are they hitting balls? Yep, they sure are. I wonder if we can go in there and hit balls. God, this song fucking sucks. I'm sorry. But that song was horrible. I had to change it. I feel like... I feel like... I don't know. I feel like I wasted some battery on my phone listening to that song. Traffic. Oi. Oi. Why do we have so much traffic right here? What's going on? Oh, no, we don't. That's all. Oh, what's up? I'm just kind of waiting for this area over here to slowly fill in before I do any more. I've got a bunch of different styles of buildings and stuff going all over. So each section of the city looks, like a city. I got kind of carried away with the buildings underneath the highway and stuff. I thought it was kind of cool. I wanted to get a little bit taller through here, but, not a very big footprint for buildings under there. Koreatown. All the Korean buildings are in there. You made a little temple in there for them. It's such a mess. It was part of the map, but the one that came with the map wasn't comprehensive enough, so I added a few exits here and there to make it so every direction had a way that it could, every direction has a exit to go every other direction, and it doesn't bother the landscape. It just kind of flows. And then I stuck some stuff in and around just to make it a little more interesting. There's a lot of really weird intersections. This W intersection that I made, it works really well. You'd be surprised how many traffic problems I've had here. This is the only one that kind of works. I can make this a little larger, but I don't need to. Grove Hills is the only community that has mass transit. They've got a monorail, and they've got a bus line that goes from the monorail cruise ship / bus station. And that's, this is full. We better empty that and freeze it. So yeah, there's no mass transit in the city yet. I have to do that. Spruce Park is very prone to fire, like Southern California. I don't know why. But this one little section of town has burned down dozens and dozens of times on its own. It just does. It's strange. Really, really strange. Pet peeve of mine is traffic, so anytime I see like bad traffic flow, I tend to start ripping stuff apart like this. I built this one myself and it's not working very well because of just, it gets a really large amount of traffic, and this tends to happen quite often. It'll do this and then it'll clear out a couple minutes from now, then it'll get back up again, and kind of comes in waves for some reason. This is one of the problem areas of the map, and I do want to redo this, but to make an intersection large enough means I would have to rip apart 4 separate sections of the downtown area, and they'd have to be pretty large sections, and I'd have to reroute the monorail and stuff, so I've just kind of been avoiding it. I think I might be able to make this a little more effective if I upgrade it to a 4-lane, but I don't know if that's really going to do anything. Where am I? And then, of course, the commercial district that has almost all of the warehouses that you have in the game. I've got a couple of the warehouses spread to like other spots of the map, but most of them are here, like electronics factory, a car factory, food factories, clothing, Nike shoe factory or something. I don't know if it's Nike, but it's a shoe factory. Warehouses. What's this food factory? We had a fire down here, it looks like. And then I also have all of the fishing stuff for more food stuff, and a fish factory, and all of the shipping. The shipping is what's really keeping my industry going right now, like my money. This is a downtown financial area that I'm working on with Central Park, but it's a work in progress. I've kind of stepped away from it the last couple of days, and I've been working on these neighborhoods back here. I want to fill this area in with more kind of suburbia, similar to the Kings Heights neighborhood. This is a nice neighborhood. It's got Victorian homes and modeled apartment complexes and stuff. So we'll do some more of that over here to kind of wind part of the city down, and then we'll spam it out into, you know, residential zones like this. Similar. And then we can make mountain towns. I've got so many different packs. I haven't used half of it yet. Like, it's crazy how much stuff I have. It's one little section at a time, you know. Well, sort of. Maybe 2 or 3 sections at a time, but I'll do one section and get bored with it and move over here and do something, and then I'll come back to this here eventually. This will be a big giant pedestrian park with all of like I've got amusement parks and zoos and camping parks and city parks and pedestrian park stuff, like, and all of that will fill all the space in here, and we'll designate this a giant pedestrian park where no cars can go. We'll have trams and buses and walking roads and stuff. It'll be nice. It'll raise the land value as high as it'll go. And those usually produce a ton of money because you can gate them off and force people to pay to get in and out of each individual park. Or you can force them to pay to get into the whole thing and then into each individual park, so they have to pay twice. I haven't put tolls in yet either. I need to put the tolls in. Not yet. I'm on console, and City Skylines 2 is not on console yet, and they still haven't told us when. It was supposed to be here last year for us, and then they canceled it saying there was problems, and they haven't released a date, and it doesn't look like we'll probably even get it this year, maybe next year if we're lucky. And I have a really nice laptop that I don't use for gaming that I'm tempted to use for City Skylines 2 because I really like the game. But I fear that if I go and download it on the computer, I'm just going to end up spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on it, on all of the DLC, all of the assets. I've bought almost everything I can possibly buy for the console end of it, except for like the trains of Japan, and there's one or two other really small things that I just haven't purchased yet. But I've got everything else. And that wasn't cheap. Like, I've pretty much purchased this game 3 or 4 times over just in the cost of the DLCs. And I know if I buy a City Skylines 2 right now, I'm just gonna blow a giant wad of money on like all of the assets that I probably will never even use. Like, I have stuff in here I have never placed on this yet, and that's what I'm trying to do with this city. I'm making it very diverse. I've got another city I'm working on, but it's got major train problems, and I don't know what to do about it. The trains won't leave the map fast enough, and I have train gridlock. Oh, really? Oh, not for console. Everything costs money. I've been watching people's YouTube videos of the traffic mods, and how you can like dedicate lanes and stuff. And like, I really need that because, I have people like here, for instance, where is that bridge? Yeah, see, so like this bridge, I just want them to merge and go this way. It's a highway. But they merge and do that. It's like, no, I don't want that to happen. Just go that way. I literally have exits so they can go any direction they want, but if they use the exits, but instead they just use one ramp and then just make a left across traffic. That's why I had to make this W intersection, because I kept having problems with cross traffic Yeah, I know, I need it so bad. I wish they would give it to us for console. I'm tempted to void the hell out of my PS5 and like I'm addicted to playing on this PS. It's so much easier. It's on my I bought a really nice gaming laptop that I use for work and school that I haven't used for anything else. And it's got that downloaded on it. It just came with it. And I've never used it. And so I am tempted to go and download this game on it and try it out. Because I do love this game, you know. You can be really creative with it. CS2, you could be, God, it's so much more in depth. I really want that. I'd probably just buy it instead of. I have been tempted to like try to download some of the asset stuff onto a, you know, flash drive or something and plug it into my PS5 and see if I can't get it on my PS5 somehow. But I don't think that's gonna work. I think I'd have to have some kind of an interface to be able to do that, I believe. Yeah. This part will be a lot of fun. I'm going to put a big castle right in the middle and make it accessible for cars and stuff. And then all around it will be all the park stuff. Might be a little better, really? I mean, they are still. So, City Skylines 2, if you follow development of the game. The from what I understand, the development team in the studio that was in charge of City Skylines 1, they split and kind of went a different direction, and there's a new team now, and they took over in the middle of development. And so now, I think that's why I believe that's why there's such a big delay for the console release. And that may be why it feels a little unfinished on the PC side, I bet. But I know they're diligently working on it right now, trying to make it better and improve it, and hopefully make it more like this. There's a few things published that you can read about it, and one of them was very detailed about how there was a split in the studio and teams went their different ways. And did you know some of the SimCity team was on the original team that made CS1? I think some of them might be in the CS2 team as well, but the same people that worked on the SimCity games. So that's pretty interesting, you know. I don't know. I know if they're trying to make it compatible with next gen, like PS5, PS5 Pro, and stuff, they should be getting pretty close. I mean, I'm on a PS5 Pro right now, and when this city gets a little bigger, I'm gonna start having problems where the screen will start kind of moving like this, like jerky, because the city will start getting too big, you know. And it won't be totally noticeable, but see, it's already starting to do it slightly when I'm moving forward. And so it's just like, I fear what the second version's going to be like, because it's a lot more in depth. There's a lot more layered animation to it than this one has. Because I've seen people's streams online on YouTube and stuff. I call this intersection the hug. I made it up myself, and it works really good. Yeah, I think it's what it is. So it's layered. So when they build stuff like this, it's a layered simulation. So you're using, I don't really know how to describe it to make it make sense. But like, you have so much going on. And like, even in this one, you've got the traffic, the foot traffic, the bike traffic, and then each individual like asset that you add that adds traffic adds more traffic, like the mail stuff and the garbage trucks and like the police and the fire trucks and all of the other stuff that goes along with it. And CS2 is just way more in depth with it, because not only do you have all of that, you have more of it, and then you can control a lot of it. And this doesn't have the control options. It's just really random. You know, it's sort of random. You can control the traffic to a point, you know. But that one's so in depth. I know they've got to be struggling with it. I mean, listen, this one's 10 years old, and I'm on a next-gen system that runs really well, and it crashes all the time, and it's got bugs, and that reminds me, let's save it real quick before it crashes on me and I lose progress. So autosave on the console side, at least on the PS5 and PS5 Pro, is just broken really bad. It will work maybe a half a dozen times if you're lucky. And then one day you're going to wake up and you're going to turn your city on, and this little thing's going to pop up on the screen, and it's going to say your file is corrupted, and it won't open the file, and you lose your city. And better yet, all your autosave cities, it won't let you delete your autosave cities out of the file list. So you're always stuck with the corrupted file in there, which is a little scary. This city right here, like, a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. Not even. I have this one. And I picked this map specifically because it has a lot of train and road it's like 4 or 5 train connections. I think 6 road connections. And I haven't had any train traffic jams yet. Here, I'll show you. And I have... Which one is it? This one that's got a ton of train problems. My God, it's so bad. The trains can't leave the map fast enough in this one. And so they just get backed up, and it causes gridlock with the trains all the way across the map. So it's kind of become unplayable. And I really don't know what to do about it. I've tried everything from deleting all of the train stations and stuff to... And this one's rather large. So let's turn it to daylight so you can actually see something. I built this one on the map that's like a big volcano almost. This is the very first thing I built, was this dam, and that powered this side of the river. And then it dammed up this big area, so I've kind of made this all up here first. And then we spilled it down here. It's a gorgeous city, and boy, having some death problems here. And it works really well, except I have huge problems with the trains. The trains are so bad. It is a really nice... I did a good job with this city. I put the seawalls in all around. For the most part. You just kind of have to make sure you're going from certain lanes to certain lanes to keep them flowing properly. Like, this city has all of the transit stuff in with it, like all of the train stuff, subways, everything's in this city. All of the trams and everything's here, which is nice. It creates a lot less traffic for you if you put it, really intertwine all that stuff. Can't really see a lot of it, but it's there. Here, I'll show you, how do we see that stuff? Is that it? It's part of it, yeah. Here's all of the different options for transit throughout the city. Each different color is a different kind of transit. Yeah, I've been thinking about picking it up. This city is pretty in-depth. I won't have problems with performance on that laptop. It's a really high-end gaming laptop. It was funny, my wife has this older gaming laptop. I'm like, what kind of laptop should I get? And she's like, you should get one like mine. It's really nice. And so I looked them up, and they were like really expensive. And so I was really hesitant to get one, and I kind of left it in the shopping cart. When I got home from work one day, she's like, I ordered that laptop for you. And I was like, no, it was so expensive. But now I have it, and it's really nice, but I've never actually used it for gaming. I have this station here. It's got monorails, trains, subways, above-ground subways, buses, trams. It's crazy. All the airports in this city. The different forms of travel in this city are pretty amazing, and I've got them all integrated. So you've got like a lot of the stations have like bus stops and subway stations near them and things like that, so they can jump from one to the other. It's hard to see that. No, no, not right now. I've been done with school for a long time. I went back to take some courses for a graduate program a while back, but that's over with. Yep, so that's all finished. It just needs to be, I mean, here's the train problem. I wonder if it's going on right now. Let's see. Since I just loaded out of the map. Where's the main culprit here? Where are we? I forget where it's at. It's like going up one of these mountains. We'll see a bunch of trains just stuck. Okay, it's over here somewhere, I think. No, not that one. Here it is. Yeah, see the train traffic? They don't leave the map fast enough. They go up this mountain and they just stop and they get all backed up, and it gets backed up through the entire city like this. No matter what I do, no matter how many one-way lines or bypass lines I build, it just doesn't matter. No, I tried for weeks. I can't. This is the best I've been able to. This this looks like it's not bad right now, but it will slowly creep out and clog up all the way through the city. And there's a cargo line right. Where's the cargo line? A cargo line right here, and there's a bypass for the cargo line that goes through here, but they both get clogged, you know, and it clogs it up all the way across the bridges and stuff. And once it starts clogging up this stuff, it starts clogging up all the other lines. And before long, they're just gridlocked, and they'll just sit there till the trains disappear. And there's nothing I can do about it, man. I've tried everything. And it's something wrong with this map. There's a glitch with the map that doesn't allow the trains to leave the map fast enough. It doesn't matter how slowly they're spawning from within the map. They just, I don't know, man. They get clogged up leaving. It's crazy. They're not doing it right here right now, but they will eventually. It'll start getting clogged here too. Doesn't show that it is, but they do. About an hour from now, you'll be on the map playing around, and you'll look up and you'll be like, oh my god, look at all the trains stuck everywhere. And you'll fly, and every line will just be jammed with trains. You'll be like, what the heck? But this was a fun map to build. It has tons of different elevations, like mountains, a lot of dam possibilities. I had a lot of fun on this map, and I made large dams that went all the way across this stuff and backed the water up, so there was these giant lakes, and I just broke the dams and watched these giant walls of water just unleash upon my city. And I destroyed this city a couple of times doing that for fun. It was like, you know, I have this one on creative, so as you can see, we're like $1.5 million in the hole every cycle. So this is not a real functioning city. Yeah, I'm excited to be able to get CS2. I really want it for console, but I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see. I'm borderline downloading on my computer, like tonight or tomorrow. Well, I keep trying to talk myself out of it, but every time I try, I just get closer and closer to doing it. I thought, boy, I'll be patient. It'll come out on console, and I can just easily download it and hopefully port over some of the packs I have for CS1. You know, because I've wanted them to or have it on here and let us use our packs from CS1 because I've got all the packs. Would be awesome. I've been watching a lot of the YouTube videos from people playing it. A lot of the people making the videos spend way too much time in the menu selections, though, so I get kind of bored. And then I just put this on and start playing. I know. I do care about the graphics a bit, and I've been watching. It is a lot nicer. I'm really surprised that I haven't gotten it for console yet. I think they're really going to have to dumb CS2 down for the console. I don't think they're going to be able to get it to run as smooth as they want it to without omitting a whole bunch of content. You know. Where did I leave off? We were over here. Waiting for this to all fill in. It's just all filled in with these little kind of poor suburban homes. Yeah, I know. You can't play CS2 on Xbox, can you? Just on PC, right? Why am I having traffic right here? What is going on? I guess it's not really traffic, it's just sort of slower. Oh, this might be on. Why is it not letting? There it is. Shut those lights off. I'm excited for it. Alright, this neighborhood has filled in pretty nice. This one filled in really nice. This one filled in really, really nice. I like the way everything filled out there, just like we wanted. Kind of nice transition into the smaller neighborhoods. I was kind of hoping the houses through here would have turned out to be a little nicer. I've got all these parks and stuff, and it didn't really... The land value over here must be garbage or something. Let's see. No, it's got really high land. Wow, my hat. Okay. Holy shit. Really high land value. Why are my houses so janky over here? I don't get it. These are large plots, too. These should be like nice big mansion-style homes. With this kind of land. Yeah, see, they should be homes like this. Huh. I wonder what would happen if I turned on what is it? Isn't there a... Really? Are you serious? That's... have no idea what's playing on my music right now. Alright, residential wall-to-wall buildings or self-sufficient buildings? What do you think? Not sure which ones to pick. Okay. Wow, well that's a lot more detailed than you can really tailor your neighborhoods and stuff to make it like, I guess you'd be able to just do your own neighborhood. Self-sufficient? Okay, it is. Self-sufficient it is. Let's see what happens to the Valley View neighborhood. Stuff should start disappearing pretty quick. Yep, there it goes. A few minutes from now, I'm not sure what self-sufficient, low capacity residential looks like. Guess we're gonna find out. Well, I mean, is that one of them? That doesn't look too bad. It kind of looks like the mid-century modern stuff. Like these ones over here, the mid-century modern buildings with the palm trees and the swimming pools. They're really nice. It's kind of what that one looked like. Where did that go? Oh crap, I lost it. Here it is. Yeah, what's this one gonna turn out to be? This is a good song. Is it a shipping container home? What is that? It's a house, right? The Olive Residence. Okay. That's still like a home from the 40s or 50s. That'll take a while for this to change over because I have like 0 residential growth right now. They're just not happy with me with that. I keep forcing residential growth, but it's keeping me in the right direction with income. See, I want diversity. That's why I was kind of hoping they'd release this for console and then allow us to port over some of the stuff from the first version. Because there are other games where that happens. You know, I was really hoping that maybe, you know, maybe there's a CS2 dev watching this right now, looking for some input on what the players would like. Port it! Oh. Let's plop a financial building down here. Oh, really? So it's pretty close. Elevated plaza, huh? Where are we going to put that at? Oh, right there. I need to put a stadium in on this map somewhere too today. wish I could place it several times. What's this? What do you mean have the stock exchange reach level 4? Where is my stock exchange? I thought I planted it. Oh, here. I don't want to delete it. I'm still in it. Well, here it is right here. I guess I need to buy the winners. And we'll buy the losers too. Oh, no, we won't. That's going to eat up all of my money if I do that. I already learned that lesson. Okay. We'll unlock banks and stuff later when my cash flow is a little better. Because, right? I made that mistake earlier. I planted that thing and I bought everything and realized it like took me down to like $100,000. So I was like, no, and I hurried up and resold it. And I got all my money back, but like, you know, I couldn't afford to do that at the time. I do want to leave another tall building down here though. Some kind of a financial building of some sort. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Oh, does that fit in there perfectly or what? Let's see, how's that fit? Wait, you know what? Maybe I can get that in a better spot. Oh, I see. It has to be a... those bastards. Well, I don't want to do it like that. We'll have to do it over here. Which is kind of a shame because... Let's do it over here anyway, and I can always move it. Oh wait, it fits in there perfect. Let's just... Oh wait, that's not perfect. But it's something. I'll definitely put it here. Oh, go green. There it is. There we go. I don't want to put too many of these too fast because they're kind of monument style buildings and they're expensive on upkeep. And so I'll do one, you know, and maybe in an hour or two, once I realize income's doing okay, then we'll come do another and another. But if I do too many at once, we'll just stay in the red for so long, I'll never recover from it. I'd like to recover from it. I really want to start working on this pedestrian park, but we need more income. Let's add some tolls. Income tolls, income. We're charging them coming and going too. I'm sorry, you want to be in my city, you're going to pay to leave. Yeah. Ooh, this one's going to be hard to have a toll. Oh, look at the traffic here. Yikes, what is happening? Not good. I'm going to have to change this one way in the other direction. Something. Why do I have to filter out right here, not from over here? That would be way easier. Here, let's change this to a one-way. coming in the other direction. Oh, okay, good. They turned around. Those are industry roads, and I don't remember if that came with the industry DLC or if it was part of the original game. That may have come with the industry DLC. There's a couple different industry DLCs, so I've got this here that gives you your actually industry area painting tools where you can have forestry, farming, ore mining, and oil production. And then any generic industry plant within those designated areas will produce industry that supports that specific industry site. Anything outside of that will just make regular industry. But then I also have like where is all that stuff? Like the warehouses and all of the factory stuff. Different factories that we've already placed out throughout this map, anywhere they're all used. All the fishing industry and factories. And there's more. Where is all this stuff? Some of it's in transportation, like the shipping industry stuff and the ports and all that stuff, and it's all intertwined. I think there might be some possibly stuff through here. I can't remember where there's more. Oh yeah, the garbage. This one has your mail. Which one has the mail? One of them has mail services somewhere. I forget which one. And then all your disaster industry services, or I don't know really if that's not really industry, but you have all your bunkers and things like that and then you can direct which way your citizens go to get to the bunkers. But I don't have any of those in yet because I haven't really had the disasters on. I should turn them on though and see if we can get a meteorite to hit a city somewhere, and we'll make a memorial right in the meteorite hole crater. The meteorite hole. Darr. Starting to build slowly. It kind of looks like the mid-century modern stuff, being honest with you. Fits in just really nice with it, actually. Just without the palm trees, really. And no swimming pools, it looks like, so far. Oh yeah, they always will. I mean, this game is 10 years old. I think the latest content was just a year or two ago, you know. It was. I wish we had more, though. Like, I would buy more if there was more. There's one. I bought the university. I bought the wrong one. It was a little confusing. So on the store for me, there was like the university. Like, I'll show you. Where is it? So like Grove Hills is like University City stuff, but it only gives me the ability to change the styles. It doesn't actually give me anything like, I thought it was going to give me a bunch of universities and campuses and stuff. It didn't do that. But then I found another one that does, and I was like, well, I just bought this, and I was a little upset about it, so I haven't bought the university yet. I need to do that, the campus one. I haven't bought that. I haven't bought the trains to Japan. And I haven't bought. There's one other one. Oh, the African village one or whatever it is. I haven't purchased that yet either. And that's the only three. Everything else I own. Oh wait, no, that's not true. I don't own the Brooklyn pack yet either. There's one for Brooklyn that I haven't purchased yet. Which, you know what? I might purchase right now. 1 second. You'll still hear me on audio, I think. Gotta go to the PS store real quick and do that. What do I need to look up here? PlayStation Store. Search. Cities. Skylines. Purchased. Wait, that's PS4. I want PS5. Installed. And what's that? Oh, that's that stupid radio station shit. I don't want that. Content creator pack. Brooklyn. Oh, look at that. It's only $5.99 too, so that's good. Download. Hopefully I'll be able to use it while the game's still running and I don't have to start the game over. But you know what we're going to do, because that won't take long to download. Let's go back on and save the city real quick. Save. Right. And then we'll quit, but we'll keep the game running so I don't kill the stream. And then continue game. And we should have Brooklyn. Let's see. I wonder if it's actually going to give me a way to change the buildings themselves, or if it's just placeable stuff. Let's find out. Let's do that back here somewhere for a test. Should I use King's Heights? King Heights is the test base for it? Or should we build a new spot? Well, here, you know what? I need to look to see if that's even a possibility. Default unit, University, Brooklyn and Queens. Yes, it is. Okay. Does it give us anything placeable? Let's go look. Shops of Shibuya, Countryside, Mountain Village, sports venues, Korea, skyscrapers, resorts, Modern Japan. There's nothing. Okay, so maybe it's just... Mountain Village, skyscrapers, mid-century modern, bridges and piers, blah 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 blah, props, blah blah blah. Alright, well. Nothing really Anything to the hospitals again? Let's double check. No. What is this? Oh, helicopters. Yeah, okay. Alright, so it looks like I could just change the district. Let's build a whole brand new district just for Brooklyn. And let's do it right here somewhere. We're going to branch a road off right underneath this L train and zip it on through. You know, and we need to stay away from this highway so we... shoot, that's right. You know what, we're going to just do it over here right along this. We've got the access road already built, so let's do that. Let me just run a couple of random streets off of this, which is going to create a butt ton of traffic down through here, but I don't care, whatever. I'm going to start off with this road here. Bring it in. We'll connect that in a second. Let's go bring this in. I always use the 6-lane roads with the bike lanes to start with, and then if we want to upgrade it to the trams or 6-lane one-ways and stuff, it makes it much easier. Why is that happening? That shouldn't be happening. Very strange. Okay, well, we'll deal with that later. There. I wanted that to follow that, but we'll dead end it here. Because this highway we're going to rip apart and redo, and we're actually going to do part of that right now so we can just get it over with. So I don't have to worry about it, because it's going to the bottom if I don't. I have to delete part of that train line there too. Nobody's really using this highway right now, except for random visitors from out of town. Alright, so we're gonna do two-way highways. Oh no, actually, let's just do this. 3-lane with sound barrier. We'll keep this one on the ground. As you know. Wait, that is just not kosher though. Maybe I should raise it, but we'll keep it on the ground actually. Going to create some problems if I want to do cross lanes. Let's try to separate that a little more. There we go. Alright. looking really nice. Oh. We need to see where the line for this is. Right here. Oh. Right. Oh, we lost it. Right here. We'll just actually make a road to right there. There we go. Perfect. So this is going to be a problem though, because we'll just have to connect it with one lanes for now. Switch it around. Let's do the same thing with the other one. Oh man, look at that separation. It must be off on angle ever so slightly. Sheesh. No, that's not what we want. Come on now. That's impossible. Oh, you bastard. You stay right where I want you to stay. That'll work. Alright, let's no connection from here. It's going to be not as wide. Okay, hold on a second. Is it too wide? It's not the same, I can't tell. It's the same-ish. Not the same. There we go. It's a little too far apart, but whatever. It'll give us opportunities to... Oh wait, that's really far apart. Yeah, better. Yep. That'll give us room to run a train line down the middle or pillars for a cross highway or something. And we'll finish this later. I just wanted to do this real quick so we could get the Brooklyn side in. We need an exit right here too, of some sort. This exit is problematic. I want to use it, but I also don't. It's tempting to use this, but it's going to want to put a bridge going across the river right there. I mean, I guess I could do that, but I don't know if it's going to let me do that over water. No. This one maybe? Nope. Again, that's going to be... I'm going to have to do a custom. We'll do a custom, I guess. I'm going to make a custom exit right here that'll flow really smoothly. And it's a little out of hand, but they work. This one's going to be a little bigger than normal. Direction. I don't know if I made those long enough. I guess we'll find out. Maybe. Maybe not. Why is it doing that? I didn't make them long enough, did I? No, I did not. No, yes, no. I mean, I guess, but no. It's just sloppy, man. I wonder, can we just center? Oh, let me do that, will it? Of course not. Close though. That'd be awesome. Can I do that? No, come on. There you go. Alright, so I'm going to have to just do this a little bit. Stop that. Yeah, that should work. Why does he try to curve it like that? This is so frustrating. Stop that. Damn, man. Strange. transfer some of these buildings in real quick. Should I district over this? Oops. Districts. I might, yeah. Over here. I'm maybe. My income's a little low for it, actually, because they're really expensive to build, and they don't start making income right away, because I'll be building it and I won't be able to open it. And so I need to have a good cushion. This is where it's going to be. I wanted to put a stadium in tonight too, but I'm getting kind of tired. I might go to bed here in a minute. Thought about jamming a stadium in right here somewhere with a little area around the stadium as well. I have no stadiums in the city yet. Need to do that. That would be a good spot for it, right on the water there. Draw more tourism in, more tax money. I just wanted to see what this Brooklyn stuff looks like, though. You know, oh, fire already. Jeez, I don't have any fire departments over here at all. You know, it's not too bad. Pretty typical to what I thought it was going to be. I wonder how many different styles there are. Brooklyn. Yeah, it looks just like a bunch of red brick buildings. It's pretty much what Brooklyn looks like, I guess. All the hallways smell like cat pee. Alright, so I'm gonna save this and go to bed for the night. I'm exhausted. I'll be back in the morning. Stream most of the day tomorrow and fill this place out. I have a lot of the map. We're not even halfway done with the map yet. Maybe a third. It's taking a while. I'll start integrating some subways and stuff tomorrow too. Put the stadium in. I'm gonna put the toll booths in. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. Hey.